Are you starting an online business or maybe launching a personal site and looking for a domain name, but maybe you're not even sure what that is? Today we're covering what a domain name is and some basics on how domain names work. Hey, this is Jake with Business Name Generator. Let me guess, you want to create a website. Whether you're starting an online business, creating a portfolio site, launching a news site, or creating a website where people can share recipes.
Fantastic.
That was really good, but I digress. If you want to start a website, you're going to need a domain name. But what is that exactly? A domain name is a string of text that you type into a browser to access a website. It's basically a site's unique internet address. For example, think of the internet as a big Spanish town. And you own a business somewhere in that town. If you want your customers to find you, then they'll need your address, like Main Street 4 or 4 Main Street, depending on where you're from. The same principle works for domain names. If someone wants to go to your online site, then they need your online address, like businessnamegenerator.com. The thing is, your domain name is not your actual web address. This is because modems and computers don't communicate with letters, much less in English. Instead, they use Internet Protocol addresses, or IP addresses, to route you to the correct website. And each website has its own IP address. For example, 172.66.43.148 will bring you straight to our AI-powered business name generator. But it's a little easier to remember businessnamegenerator.com, don't you think? Watch our video on where to buy a domain name to see the first use of that recycled joke about taking 15 times to remember the IP address. There's a link in the description below. Now back to domain names. The same concept applies to any domain name. You don't have to remember random sets of numbers to go to google.com, facebook.com, apple.com. So when you purchase and register a domain name, you're linking the IP address to that name, much like when you register your business address with your local tax agency. And when someone types in the name, for example, businessnamegenerator.com, your website interacts with a DNS, or domain name system, that matches IP addresses with correlating domain names and sends you to the right website all in milliseconds. You've probably heard of URLs being used interchangeably with domain names, but they're not the same thing. A domain name is the bare name of your website, and a URL contains all the additional information like protocols and paths. You also have fully qualified domain names that actually show the host. In most cases, it's www. To avoid getting too technical, here's a visual breakdown. And that's it. That's the core of what a domain name is and how they work. If you're looking to purchase a top-level domain name for your new online business, blog, portfolio, or whatever, use our domain name generator to create the perfect one. We're just getting things started here at BNG with clear, concise content around a wide range of business niches and topics. So please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you like what you saw. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.